Hey folks, Keith of 93 Lumber coming back at you with a little bit of a Black Friday haul day video. Yes, Black Friday haul video. I don't know why I put day in there. So yeah, today is Black Friday. I didn't go crazy or anything. Stopped at a few places, grabbed a couple things, and yeah, so I'm gonna start from what I got first to what I got last. So as some of you may know, today Bourbon County releases from Goose Island. I know a lot of places basically release early. I know a place I was gonna stop in today, but I didn't. They had that shit sitting on the shelves all week, so I don't know if they were actually selling it, but it was on the shelf. So Bourbon County got a couple thems, and then also Free Will releases their Ralphius and the variants for the year. And I got some of those as well. So, let's see. This is Base Ralphius. This, I don't know if it's the first year that they did this, but I'm pretty sure last year's was just bourbon barrel aged, if I'm not mistaken. But Ralphius this year is a blended imperial stout aged for 8 months to 2 years in various spirit and wine barrels. So yeah. I really like the labels this year too. Well, the labels are sweet. So I just wanted to do the base one first. This is the Scotch variant imperial stout aged for 1 year in a Scotch whiskey barrel. I don't know. I forgot to set it up so that I knew where the frame was, but it should be fine. This is Tawny Port Ralphius Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in a Tawny Port wine barrel. And I'm already at my limit, so I'm just gonna start piling these things up over here. This is another Ralphius Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in an Amburana barrel. Apparently it's a type of wood that originates in Brazil, I believe. But yeah, excited for this one because I did a little bit. I didn't really do research, but I looked up what Amburana was before I bought these. And it seems interesting. So there's that one. And then there's one more Ralphius. This is 3 year Hoodoo / whiskey barrel. Imperial Stout aged for 2 years in whiskey barrels and an additional year in a Hoodoo chicory liqueur barrel. That sounds fucking... I didn't even know what this was. That sounds awesome. I was like, yeah, I gotta get the 3 year. Also, this year, I don't know if... Because they... if you don't know, Free Will does a Utopias kind of thing called Dystopias. And they aged a variant... or they released a variant of Ralphius that was aged in Dystopia's barrel. And I don't know if it's because they released that, because that was like the one that I really wanted to try. But by the time I got there, it was sold out. And I don't know if it was because of that one that more people showed up early. Because I think last year I showed up like 1 or 2, I think it was like the next day after the release. And they sold out of like 5 of the variants. But when I got there today, they were sold out of like half of them. So yeah, I got 5 for myself. I did buy more for some other people, but these are the ones that are for myself. With that said, there are a couple that I may switch out, depending on how I feel. But, or maybe I just won't give them to those people. And then, I don't remember when, but Free Will had some flooding in their brewery a while back. And it basically completely destroyed their barrel program. And so this year, they've released Ralphius the last few years, or maybe every year. I don't know if, I'm not sure. I've only really been paying close attention to Free Will. Like, I've known about them for a while, but the last like few years. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they've released Ralphius every year because of that, but I know their sour program, they have not been doing that. But this year they released a bunch of sour ales or saisons or whatever it is, or mixed culture beer is what they call them. I'm not going to put all of these up here. Well, I guess I can put them up here, but basically they're all the same base beer. They are just, or at least I think they are. They're basically mixed culture beer, aged in a wine barrel with whatever. This one is Sun Rolling High, and it is with sumac. I'm just going to go through these kind of quickly. This is Suspended in the Sky, which is with lilac flowers. We had this one at the brewery today. It's pretty nice. It's one of those things where they serve it colder than I think it should be, because it warmed while we were drinking it. It warmed up and it like opened up a bit more. So this one is Stand So Tall. This is with cherry blossom flowers. This one is A Time to Laugh, and it is with crimson clover flowers. And I think this worked out pretty okay, because this one is, yes, this one's firmly rooted, mixed culture beer, aged in a wine barrel with spruce tips. I'm probably going to review this one. I'm probably not going to review any of those, because this is one that I wanted, and then I told Katie that if she wanted to get any, I would get them for her, so she picked a few out. I think we got most of them. There was one with peaches, and I think there was maybe one other one, but I think we got most of these mixed culture ones. Also, I got this sweet hoodie, because all my zip up hoodies are from like when I weighed like 30 pounds less, so they don't fit quite excuse me, the same. I'm gonna take it off because I want to show the back, because the back is cool. I was debating on whether I should take this off before I started this, but I was like, nah, I'll give you guys a little strip tease. Yeah, I think you can see that, right? Yeah. I actually got the thing that's on the back of this is a sticker that they had, so I have that sticker. I don't know when they released this hoodie, but whatever. So this is the Free Will stuff that is for us, Katie and I. And then I only have a couple other things. So I picked up 2023 base Bourbon County. That's I didn't. Well, I'll say that from later. So base Bourbon County. just grabbed a bottle. I'm sure I'll be able to pick them up for the next year or two, or possibly longer. And then the other one I picked up is this one, the Eagle Rare bourbon. Bourbon? I'm assuming it's bourbon. Does it say anything? I'm not. Oh, there's nothing on the outside of the originators of bourbon barrel aged stout, made for those who reach higher. Made in collaboration with Eagle Rare, our friends at Eagle Rare. Oh, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So it's Bourbon County Reserve brand 2-year stout, or Bourbon County brand 2-year stout reserve. I don't know. The way they lay that out is a little confusing. But yeah, so that's it. That's the whole thing. I didn't pick up the 2 variants because the places that I saw them, they were $24. And I was talking to Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, I think it was yesterday, and he was saying he got them for $21. So I'm probably I'll pick them up when they're a little bit cheaper, or if I find them cheaper, or whatever. Because I spent most of my money at Free Will today. And yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd do a little video. The last time I did a little haul video, you guys seem to like that. So yeah. There were a couple things that I wanted to pick up today that I didn't. Aside from the Bourbon County variants. And yeah, I might go out this weekend and grab. There was like a bottle or 2 of bourbon or something that I saw that I wanted to do, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I spent a bunch of money today, so I might just lay off for a while because I'm trying to or I should say I'm not trying to spend all of the money that I'm making right now. So yeah, I think that's everything. I believe that's it. Yeah, I hope you guys had I hope you guys are having a nice holiday weekend. Had a nice Black Friday. Cashed in on some of those deals, maybe. I know there's a couple things that I'm going to be looking for this weekend. Hope you don't get trampled. I don't think Black Friday is like that anymore. Because it seems like everything is just like normal sales prices the rest of the year. So who knows? Capitalism is weird and stuff. But yeah. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Taking care of yourselves. Taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out. 93lumber. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.